Hey everybody, welcome back to The Odds Couple. I'm Sid Rosenberg alongside expert handicapper, my dear friend, Marc Lawrence, publisher of the spectacular Playbook.com. Another week, Marc, good to see you.
Good to see you, Sid, and wow, that hand is hot.
I've been hot.
Yes,
we've both been hot. We had a great week last week, both of us, so let's continue here. We rock and roll. Marc, it was a great weekend for both of us, like we said. You got back on the winning track, and I'm just sizzling. As our loyal viewers know, we do 2 shows per week, one for college football and one for the pros. You were 5 out of 6 this past weekend. It's almost as good as me. I'm 5 out of 6 the last 2 weekends.
Wow.
Let's rock and roll, man. Let's do it. As if the picks weren't great enough, the hot trends right out of Playbook.com were also 5 out of 6. Let's see if we can go for a perfect 3-0.
Let's do just that, Sid.
Here we go. Trend number 1, Indiana heads to Happy Valley as a huge 26-point underdog, but even a spread like that likely won't be enough to win the money.
No, it won't, Sid. Take a look at Indiana. 1-11 to the spread their last 12 road games. And you're catching Penn State off that loss last week. I wouldn't want to be wearing an Indiana Hoosier uniform this week. Look out for the Nittany Lions.
All right, Marc. Number 2 here, Florida State will head to Wake Forest with 20 wins in their last 24 meetings. The Noles were favored in each of those matchups, 20 out of 24. This week, they're 5-point dogs with starting quarterback Christian Ponder on the shelf. Will that matter?
I think it will matter here, Sid. When you dominate a team and you've been favored every time doing it and you change roles to the underdog, you become a live dog. I know Christian Ponder, like you say, is out for this football game, but Florida State needs this game in the worst of way here. Look for Florida State as the underdog to bite Wake Forest off that overtime loss.
There you go. And Marc, trend number 3, Nevada hosts Fresno State as a 6-point home favorite. That is good news, actually, for the Nevada Wolfpack.
It sure is, because under head coach Chris Ault, how about Nevada? 14-1 to the spread as a home favorite of 16 or less points. This team is on a major roll right now. The Nevada Wolfpack, look out, they'll roll again this weekend.
All right, here, going to our mailbag here, Marc. As always, Zach in Abilene is worried about the TCU Horned Frogs keeping their perfect record intact, let alone covering the big 19.5-point spread this weekend. I like TCU back in August in the VegasInsider.com handicapping seminar. They have not surprised me, but is 19.5 too many?
Way too many, Sid, here. You're talking about a Utah football team that's lost only one, I say one, of their last 20 football games, and now they're taking 19.5 points against a team they've dominated in the past. In fact, the biggest losing margin against TCU has been only by 7 points. Look out for Utah. They will scare TCU this weekend. The Frogs win, but scared to death.
I agree. By the way, remember, if you have any handicapping questions, you can send Marc and I an email to the Odds Couple at opensports.com. That's the Odds Couple at opensports.com. Those are the trends. The picks are coming up. We're making you money next, right here on the Odds Couple.